So episode 305 it had a cat fight in it, and that is good television.
It's great television.
It was I'll tell you what else is good television. You auditioning for the cheer squad in that skimpy little outfit with those really sexy dance moves.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the first time, one of the first times I've really embarrassed myself in front of Sophia and Hillary. And it was right when I met them. And they're both just staring at me, trying to make mad faces, but they find it hysterical that I'm doing this dance that I'm forgetting. So the whole time my back's to the camera, I'm mouthing to them, I'm making this up. Oh, I gotta say that out loud so you guys can hear it. I'm making this up, and I'm mouthing it to them. And they're just like...
There's a moment in that dance routine when you do some
like
dance move at them, and Sophia goes... like she's like mortified. That was very good television.
It was fun.
I'll tell you a couple scenes you didn't see in that episode that they're going to get to see now is a walk and talk between Lucas and Haley, where they talk about Lucas thinks that Nathan is playing mind games with Haley because they're not quite back together yet.
Right.
And I just thought it was kind of redundant. And sometimes we only have 42 minutes, so something's got to go. So we lost that one, and we lost a very funny scene between Karen and Dan in the cafe, and here they are.
I understand, Rabbi, but if someone of your influence were to throw their hat in the ring, well, of course, it's because he's psychotic. That's why no one wants to run against him. Thank you. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Karen, such anger. Now, did you know there's an ordinance prohibiting the removal of political signs?
I know my rights.
You're such a troublemaker, Karen. Who knows what dirty little secrets you have? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson. Once I'm mayor, I'm gonna have to check you out.
You pompous jackass.
Now, careful. Pretty soon that's gonna be Mayor Pompous Jackass to you.
I can't take it anymore. Luke, first he wants a divorce, and then he's really sweet to me at the masquerade ball, only to later claim that it was no big deal. And then he shows up at my front door and practically orders me to work with Chris, for God's sake.
It's simple, Hales. The guy's a dick.
I don't know, if working with Chris is what it takes to get Nathan back, maybe I should just do it.
It's not right. He makes it seem like everything's your fault.
I love him. I don't...
Yeah. And he's taking advantage of that. He's making you jump through all these hoops, but, ask yourself, what hoops is he jumping through?
Hey, we're back. Taking a look at additional scenes. I'm Mark Schwann, the creator of One Tree Hill, and we're going to take a look at a scene from episode 309. That episode was one that I wrote. It was called How a Resurrection Really Feels, and which is a great song by the Hold Steady, by the way. Great band. But in many ways, this was the episode where Nathan and Haley came back together in their relationship, and so it did feel like a resurrection of sorts. So once the girls got arrested, they went off to jail, and if you remember, we sort of smashed to them in the cell, but there was a little sequence that I had written where they were being booked, and it was really funny, and it was a shame that we had to lose it, but you can check it out now in the additional scenes.
Excuse me, kind of manly-looking lady cop person. I know my rights, okay? Like, the lighting in here sucks for my coloring, and you could at least let me put on a little bit of...
Turn to the side.
makeup.
Hey, can I get an extra copy of this for my senior class photo? I'm so sorry. Really.
Turn to the side.
So Lee, I was noticing something about these additional scenes. You're not in a lot of them. It's probably because, you did great work this year.
That must be it, huh?
See, I have a soft spot for Miles, so I keep all of his stuff in the episodes. And for you as well. But there was a scene in 310 that you did with Joy, which I thought was kind of cool because after having done so many episodes of the show, you haven't done a lot of scenes with Joy.
No.
So it was a really good scene, and unfortunately we ran out of running length and it had to go, but now the fans can check it out.
Hey, how's she doing?
She'll be okay. Everybody's gone home, but she's in there sewing. So, what happened between you and Nathan last night?
How did you know?
Lucky guess. So are you two back together?
Together last night, alone this morning.
I don't know Nathan very well, but even I know how much he loves you.
I know he does. I just hope that's enough.
So episode 314 was the cheerleader episode where that dastardly Rachel tricked Brooke into going off to New York.
Classic.
That's right, by secret. You know what? I'm not that good at this. Would you rather host
I'm
the
gonna
show?
host.
All right, you host the show, and I'll be the guest. Please.
Hi, I'm Danielle Harris, played Rachel on One Tree Hill, and I'm going to now talk to the creator of the show. See how this goes out really smoothly like this. And we're going to talk about the Secret Sparkle classic.
Real smooth. Nice work. It's not as easy as it looks, is it? I'm just here to plug my next project.
Okay.
It's the Season 3 DVD of One Tree Hill, and it has tons of great additional scenes, including this one, which is from the cheerleader episode. And this is a scene that actually you're in. You're only in like 2 deleted scenes, actually, so nice work.
Thank you.
The reason this scene was deleted is actually because I just didn't like Chad's hair.
It looked awful.
We all have bad hair days. Unfortunately, he had one on camera, and I just didn't care for it.
In by 10, eh? Well, I thought a party girl like you would be, more fun.
Oh, I have plenty of fun lined up. My fake ID and a new town full of exciting, uncharted boys.
What about all those rules?
Do as I say, not who I do.
There weren't many scenes this year between Nathan and Haley that we omitted from episodes. Once in a while you capture lightning in a bottle, and we certainly did with the chemistry between James and Joy in playing Nathan and Haley. It's just one of those things that you get lucky with, and it makes your show very special. So in the 3rd season, they had a lot of great stuff to play, and they did such a wonderful job with it. This is one scene that I did decide to omit. It's a scene in episode 315 between the two of them, and it came at a time when their relationship was actually getting a lot better. They were communicating, they were working through their problems. And this scene was a little redundant in terms of story, and it also sort of ended on a sour note that I didn't think was tonally appropriate for the episode, but certainly worthy of checking out. Take a look.
Hey, just checking in on you. How you doing?
I'm fine.
No, you're not. I can smell the cookie dough from 3 blocks away. Look, Haley, I'm sorry we're not what we used to be, all right? But tonight's your night. It's gonna be a great night. It would suck if you didn't remember it that way. So why don't you just take that great night and figure the rest out later.
Hey. Can I ask you a question?
I don't know. That always seems to get me in trouble.
Do you remember the day that you asked me to marry you, or like that exact moment?
Yeah, of course.
Knowing everything that you know now, if you had to have that moment again, do you still think you'd want to get married?
Yeah, some days.
Not every day? That's okay. Sorry. I have to get ready anyway, so I'll see you there.
Haley.
I'll see you there, okay?